This experiment is divided into two parts. Part 1. General types of chemical reactions. Direct combination. Place a piece of magnesium ribbon on the tip of glass tubing and ignite it. Observe the reaction. Decomposition. Heat about 0.5 grams of oxalic acid crystals in a test tube attached to a delivery tube leading to a receiver containing lime water. Note the evolution of gas. Observe the reaction. Single displacement or substitution. Trap a piece of magnesium ribbon into a test tube containing 3 ml of 6 molarity HCl solution. Observe the reaction. Double decomposition. To 1 ml of barium chloride solution, add 1 ml of potassium chromate solution. Observe the reaction. To 1 ml of ferric chloride solution, add 1 ml of potassium thiocyanate solution. Observe the reaction. Part 2. Series of copper reactions. In this experiment, you will take a copper sample through a series of 5 reactions. The end product will be your original copper sample, making this a cycle of reactions. Weigh approximately 0.1 gram of copper shavings. Find the mass to the nearest 0.001 gram and record the mass as mass of original copper sample. Place it in the bottom of a 250 ml beaker. Place the beaker in the fume hood and add 1 ml of concentrated nitric acid. Swirl the solution carefully in the beaker until the copper has completely dissolved. Record your observations. After the copper in reaction 1 is dissolved completely, add distilled water until the beaker is about half full. While stirring the solution with a glass rod, add 4 ml of 3 molarity sodium hydroxide. Record your observations. Heat the solution from the reaction tube just barely to the boiling point. Record your observations. When the reaction is complete, remove the burner, continue stirring for a minute or so, then allow the precipitate to settle. Rinse off the stirring rod into the beaker with a small amount of distilled water to remove the adhered precipitate. Decant the supernatant liquid carefully. To the precipitate, add about 40 ml of hot distilled water. Allow the precipitate to settle again, and then decant the supernatant liquid once more. Add 3 ml of 6 molarity sulfuric acid while stirring. Record your observations. In the fume hood, add all at once 0.4 gram of zinc metal, stirring until the supernatant liquid is colorless. Record your observations. Decant the supernatant liquid, being careful not to lose any copper. If you can see any silvery grains of unreacted zinc, add 2 ml of 6 molarity hydrochloric acid and warm, but do not boil the solution. When no bubbles can be detected by the eye, decant the supernatant liquid and transfer the copper to a porcelain dish. Wash the product with about 1 ml of deionized water. Allow it to settle and decant the washed water. Rinse the product with 1 ml acetone and then decant. Dry and weigh the final product.